Oh my god, this is outstanding. Better than what I make every day. Okay, I'm lying. I don't make every day. Too much of leg pulling. मतलब Pam की तो बहुत ज़्यादा. And everything bad used to happen to Pam. So they all used to make fun of me, and then they used to tell me she takes everything so sportingly. Nobody would take that. Hi, my name is Simple Kaul, and you're watching me on midday.com.
Hello everyone, this is Ocean Fernandez from midday.com, and today we are at Sorozai, one of the many restaurants owned by actor turned entrepreneur Simple Kaul. Hi Simple, welcome to Midday.
Hi.
Good to see you today. So Simple,
Same here.
you have entered a very complex yet a very fascinating venture, with you're basically living the dream where you tell your best friend that, hey, I just want to drop work and open a restaurant. So how did
I never wanted to drop work. I also wanted to extend my work. I wanted to do something else apart from acting.
You're literally living the fantasy.
Yes.
How did this
Yeah.
come into happening?
So Aditi and me were traveling together, and it had been many years of working together. Aditi is my partner, and she was my co-actor in Shararat.
Yes.
And so Aditi Malik. So both of us thought, why not do something else that we earn money from apart from acting as well, and have a side profession with acting, because so that we don't have to say yes to any role and every role.
Yes.
I mean, at that time there was no web, there was only film or television or ads.
Yes.
So there was no midway. So if you want to aspire for films, you have to be out of television, not to be seen for like a couple of months or maybe a year or maybe more. So I was like, then if you want to aspire for films, obviously you have to get out of this, and
Yes.
so you have to have a backup. So, and also we didn't want to keep doing different kind of the same kind of roles. So to be able to take breaks, it's good to have something else. I think we must, all of us, all actors, freelancers must have something else also professionally. So that's how we thought, why not restaurant? So we were traveling together to Europe, and we went to different villages. And before that, I had traveled to Spain, and we were all together, and the kind of places we saw, we thought, why can't we bring the same vibe to
Yes.
to Bombay? A non-pretentious, old, lazy, small, lazy cafe that European villages have,
Yeah.
and which are run by owners. Probably owners are cooking, serving. There's a lot of personal touch. There's a lot of love, and I would say community love in those spaces. They're made like houses. They're
Yeah.
like you're entering somebody's home. So like, why don't we get something like this? And that's how our first venture, the Homemade Cafe, started.
Yes.
It was a 7-table, which is 20-seater restaurant, and it was small, cute. It had lazy vibe. We had bought things from the villages of Europe, and very understated, and it had absolutely a small village cafe vibe. And I remember when we had Christmas time, I remember during the Christmas time, the smell of turkey and the music and everything made you feel that you're actually in Europe. It did transport you to a place like that. A small place like that could
Yes.
transport you.
Simple, I'm sure as a woman entrepreneur, you and your friends, you all
Yeah.
have faced a ton of challenges along the way, because this industry is not, quite welcoming, because there are so many restaurants in Mumbai.
Yeah.
How do you keep up with that?
I don't know. I think I'm blessed with a good team. So the first venture was with Aditi Malik and my another friend Vatsala. It was similar. I would say we were on similar energy, similar like-minded people
Yeah.
with similar tastes. Our interior sense is same. Our way we look at life is very similar in terms of the restaurants.
Yeah.
So we blended very well, and then we joined hands with a restaurateur, Ankit Anand, and my partner Suraj Shetty, who's also a restaurateur. So I think it was a good mix of people who have strength in one space and people who have strength in another place.
Yes.
I mean, it is such a good mix. And all of us argue, all of us sit down, brainstorm, and come up with things. And we have our different fields that we look into, so that we don't enter into each other's fields and break each other's head, because initially that used to happen. And but I think I'm blessed with a good team.
How passionate are you about food as an individual, and does that reflect?
Initially when I started, I was somebody who would only eat diet food. Okay, I was so much into health. But later on, as I understood, I mean, you do tastings almost every second
Yes.
day. There's so many restaurants. So understanding of food is far bigger. So now wherever I go, I just know I have to taste food. If I see something different, I'm like, okay, let me taste this. I am always judging food. Like, always.
Simple, you are balancing an acting career and a restaurant, not a restaurant, many restaurants. I want to take you back to the time when you decided you wanted to get into acting. How did that come to you?
So, right from the beginning, since my childhood, I always wanted to act. I had dreamt of only and only acting, and I felt that living my life without acting is a waste. I don't know how will I live my life. I mean, I thought of it that passionately. Like, restaurants was never in picture. It was always acting. I would get dreams about me going to Bombay and running to Bombay and my father chasing me. And actually, that is what happened. When I came here, my father came with me.
Did?
I'll not leave you alone. I'll be there till you find something. And he was here for some time. I said, what are you going to do? He said, I'll be your moral support. I said, but I don't need. He said, no, I'll be. I said,
Did he
"Okay."
come with you for like?
He did.
Oh.
We came in a train and he did. And my cousins were also coming to Bombay. And my uncle's staying here. And we all stayed. He arranged for a space for us and a bigger space on a friend's house. And all of us stayed there for a month. And then I went into a PG accommodation. But I knew once I'm in Bombay, and I'd done my theatre from Delhi. And then once I'm in Bombay,
There's no
I'm not going to
stopping.
go back. I am not going to go back because I know my art. I am young. I am passionate. There is no reason why someone will not select me, So
I mean,
that was it. And I'm not only waiting for films. I'm okay doing television. I'm happy doing television. I just want to act, whatever medium it is, and I want to do good roles.
so Simple, when you came into Shararat and the role became iconic over the years, everybody knows you as Parminder nahi Pam.
Yeah.
So I want to know, what were your memories from the sets of Shararat, because you're still in touch with all of
Yes,
them.
we're soon going to have another, I would say, another gathering, another get together with Shararat gang this week or next. Obviously auditioned. I didn't know it's going to be so big, but when I got selected, I remember a lot of people. I would go for some auditions and all. They say, "Oh, you're the one who's Pam. Oh, you're the one who's Veronica from Archie's." I'm like, oh, did I just got selected for that character? I mean, is she Veronica? Yeah, she is in a way. And when we first started, I mean, I was a little nervous. I was in front of Farida ji. She made me feel comfortable. I wasn't very nervous, but there's a little nervousness, a little awkwardness, I would say. And she's the one who said, "Don't worry, relax." This is what she does with everybody. And I was like, I'm not exactly nervous. Just that maybe intimidated is the right word. And she's like, chill. But I knew my work, so I could easily deliver.
Yes.
So that was not a problem. And Shruti was a big support. And that's what I remember. It was a good team. It was a fun team. And oh my God, we all bonded so beautifully. I used to have such fun time shooting with them. I used to feel I'm back in college. Of course, I was out of college. But I used to feel that I'm just back again there. Because the energy was like that. हम एक दूसरे के कमरे पड़े रहते थे सारा टाइम, एक दूसरे की लेग पुलिंग करते रहते थे, स्पेशली हर्ष एंड करणवीर. करण का नाम तो मनोज था. And too much of leg pulling. मतलब Pam की तो बहुत ज़्यादा. And everything bad used to happen to Pam. So they all used to make fun of me, and then they used to tell me, she takes everything so sportingly. Nobody would take that.
I mean, that was such a different yet a very iconic role, and I don't think there's another Pam we've seen.
And I was not at all like Pam. I used to tell Shruti, you are like Pam. I am more Sharif. So So when I would take out my makeup, people wouldn't even recognize me. A lot of time my director would tell me, बीमार हो क्या? मैं कहा नहीं मेकअप नहीं किया ऐसा. तो मतलब लेंस लगी होती थी और इतना मेकअप
It's a
होता
very
था.
glamorous
And
role.
yeah, और मतलब you know lashes, this that. So and you know clothes.
Yeah.
I was like, I would never wear clothes like that. Like they were too like loud and dowdy. But I enjoy the character. I mean, I loved it.
You still meet them and they come here, I believe.
Yes,
They've been
yes, yes.
here.
In fact, when we did our first party, Shruti hosted a party for us, and a lot of times people think Shruti actually is a partner. A lot of times, a lot of people tell me that, oh, three of you. I said, yeah, she's a part of our family.
But what is the key to, such lifelong friendships? Because everybody does a show, everybody moves on, they go to
अरे तो
another
किस्मत
show.
होती है पहले तो you know that you get along. Firstly, I make friends everywhere. I'm very friendly and I have a lot of friends. But when you're younger, you have time for each other. You don't have your separate individual family that you're married and you have to go back. You have a lot of time for each other. So that's how friendships grow more because you have time for each other. Also, you are in that zone where you would want to spend time with each other while you're shooting. There are more fun activities happening, you will explore more versus people who've seen it all.
Yeah.
So I think when you do the first, second shows and all, the friendships are more stronger, the bonds are more stronger. Though it doesn't happen with me, I will make friends anywhere. But like I did my last show, Ziddi Dil Manena, and I'm friends with everyone there. And I made such beautiful friends. And I would tell them, this reminds me of Shararat, that I've gone back to those days. Also, Shararat had a very intelligent crew, which is again very, very rare to find people who are not they were very refined, like from our director to everyone was very refined, unlike the normal codes of television. So that way it was very different. There was no abuses on the set and everyone would speak to each other very like politely. We would get an off on Sunday. And we would sometimes pack up by 8 o'clock. We have also packed up at 6 o'clock. Like
Even
all of us, the crew
set.
packed up because he would finish the work very fast. It was a weekly, so I don't remember I've worked extra hours there. No, never.
That must have been a dream set
Yeah,
for any
absolutely.
actor.
And we once went to Goa for 10 days, and oh my God, we had so much fun.
I think the director really set the bar
yeah,
for
absolutely.
the crew. So Simple, now it's been years you've been in its industry. Did you ever aspire to do something in movies, or now we have OTT?
Well, yes, I did. I did try for it, but I didn't really pursue so much because I would act and then leave for like a few months, not work and figure out films and all that. But then patience would run out of me and then I'll come back. And I would sustain with, with advertisements. And of course, you've earned also a lot of money that you can
Yes.
sustain. But then boredom, you're so used to working every day.
Exactly.
It is so difficult not to work. You have all the money, but you still want to go to work. Because you're young, you have no reason to be at home. You can gym, you can read your books, you can learn a different art in those many months. But after a few months, my patience will run like, now what? And auditions bhi hote the. And eventually I would come back. I think consecutively 3 years I tried. And I would only do cameos for 2 months, 3 months, and then not work for the whole year and look around, and eventually come back and shoot. So that's what I've done. But OTT hota to koi problem hi nahi thi. I think we all would have graduated to OTT. I mean, today that's not a problem. Today, if you're doing television, you can still do OTT. I mean, you don't really have to be out of anything. Is what I feel. And today, talent is much more respected. Today you don't have to be a good looker or certain kind of body or anything. Everybody has so much work. There's so much work for everybody.
Yes.
And you're talented. You audition. You're there. It's such a good period for actors.
Simple, you discussed about coming to Mumbai, and you've certainly made it big. One piece of advice for someone who is packing their bags and on their way to Mumbai.
You have to be focused and passion driven. If you do not have passion, I don't think you should waste time. Yeah, there's one life. We all should figure out what we love and we should chase our dream. We all should chase our dream, yeah, and not live under pressure. Yeah. Hello everyone. So today I'm going to tell you how to make my favorite drink, which is orange basil mojito. So first of all, I've taken some orange pieces. I'll put them in this. There is some basil. And now I'm going to muddle it. Some lemon juice. Some sugar syrup. Some orange. Now some ice and soda. It's that simple. Wow, this looks nice. This is amazing. Thank you guys for watching me, and I hope you guys make my favorite drink at your home. It's simple and it's yummy for the summers. Bye.
Subscribe to Midday India. Get direct notifications on all our videos by clicking on the bell icon.